Hello parasocial besties, welcome back to my channel. How's it going? We're back with the Rat Pack until they die. We've got Molly and then we have Boy. I'm gonna be really sad the day they die and I can't introduce my Rat Pack again. We're not gonna think about it. What we're thinking about today is the TikTok ban. The 24-hour long TikTok ban. And it caused a lot of turmoil in some creators' comment section because they decided that TikTok was dying and so were they. I guess, I don't know if they just assumed the whole world was gonna implode, but like they just seemed to think on January 10th, 2025 at 10:31 p.m. EST, TikTok was dying for all of us, not just us losers in America, but that wasn't the case. And like they learned a kind of hard lesson and trust in your community. So anyway, we're gonna talk about that. And realistically, if you want to keep the TikTok ban away, a subscription is a petition signature toward keeping TikTok. I bet, probably, maybe, I don't know. I didn't start it, but who can say? Really, you should do it just in case. Go ahead, subscribe, join the Parasocial Bestie gang. It's really fun, I promise. Anywho, it was kind of funny watching this unfold because it took about 3 days for everyone to hit max Crashout capacity. There was a good build up to it. So many people were making videos with that stupid ass "As we go on, we remember," or whatever the hell. It's a good song though, especially if you're graduating. It will make you cry. I don't know what it is. It has like some crack in it that just makes you sob. It was all over the place. Like us Americans were really feeling things about this situation. And I guess even if I give like some compassion toward the youths who hadn't really dealt with the Vine pipeline to YouTube, maybe back into TikTok, but at least the Vine to YouTube pipeline that a lot of creators took, you could have just done that, gang. You really didn't have to implode your whole career like this and just show people that they can't really trust certain influencers. So like I can't say that I don't understand that you would freak out if you were a youth, you had just started your TikTok within the last few years, you're making bank, you're having a good time, you're getting brand deals, you're going on trips. Slay, I love that for you. And now it's over because TikTok's dead. So is your career. You're gonna freak out. But that wasn't the fucking case. Like nobody knew that that was gonna be the case. And so instead of like an adios bitches type of vibe, I'm not really sure why they didn't just go with a, hey, I'm gonna make longer form content, or just make a mashup of all of my TikTok content that I normally would post on TikTok, but I'm gonna go ahead and move it over to YouTube. So if you want to keep up, go there, see my OOTDs over there, whatever. You know what I mean? There were options. Even if you thought you were gonna be jobless, McDonald's exists, DoorDash exists. Do you want to be like Jason Nash?
Do you ever think about going to DoorDash? Going back to like any other job?
He is the grandpa laughing stock of the internet. If that's what you want, okay, fine. Go join him and Jeffree Star and being desperate little losers on TikTok.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me, Pookie.
Go for it. Especially Jeffree. Like, girl, you make enough money, and if you don't, that sounds like a user error issue because you have a lot of opportunity. So now the kids are panicking. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's confessing that they lied about pretty much everything that built their platform. And then our Lord and Orange Savior Trump said, just kidding, it's back. Conditionally. I think I like my suitcase. Barron had something to do with it. That's just my theory. I'm like, do you really want to be known for being Trump's kid, or do you want to make your own way by liking your suitcase? And then kind of building from there like Hawk to a girl. You just need one good line, alright? Capitalize on it. Demure, cutesy, built a brand. She's a queen. I'm just saying, Barron probably sniffed out an opportunity and he's back there on the back end saving TikTok for all of us. We're gonna start with my least favorite creator. I realized as I was doing research, I don't dislike her. I dislike the fact that I feel a very visceral sense of overwhelm when I watch her content. So let's watch.
And with that, the TikTok era comes to an end.
Ooh, like it stresses me out. It's so gross. She's getting it in her eyes. I wear contacts. Do you know how fucking horrid that would be? And is, because I have done it and it sucks dick and balls. So I just imagine having to put all of that foundation on my face and then having to go and scrape it back off at some point. And it's cakey and you can't smile because then it's gonna crack and it just gets like, ugh, you know, like all I can do is wiggle my fingers and gag about it. The girls that get it and the girls that don't. And that's okay. If you don't have sensory issues like that, by all means, layer that on your face. I'm gonna be disgusted. I'm never gonna watch your content. I'm gonna be so for real with you. With peace and love, have fun. Get that bag.
Meredith Duxbury
is so good at rage bait. For example, the first video she did, it was like such an innocuous video, but people were so mad at how she did her makeup because she did too much foundation. It was one of her first makeup tutorials and she added like a ploop too much foundation and people absolutely lost their marbles about it. And then she did like gray contour or something and that really like disgusted people. So she said, slay, now I know what I'm gonna do to piss people off. And she did it, and I'll be damned if it didn't work. I do have to say, like, snaps for finding your thing that'll piss people off. That's also not actually harmful. It's just fucking annoying. Because I think she said she does use expired makeup. I could be wrong. So that's why she just wastes it, because she's not really wasting it. Also, that means you're putting expired makeup on your face. That's sludgy, cakey bullshit. The swamp water on your face. That's so gross. Meredith, knock it off. So there's this video of her pissing people off the first time. To me, it's not that big of a deal, but it really pissed people off. But it wasn't quite so bad at that time. Like, that's maybe the upper echelon of what I'll do if I'm really, like, breaking out and feeling like dog ass and just want to go for a 2016 beat. Sure. It's cakey, it's disgusting, but I love it and I feel great in it. And I think that's kind of all Meredith was doing. She just, like, put a little extra in her hands on accident and was like, man, fuck it, and then went with it. It was not an fuck it move, apparently. It was a good move, and she played into it, and it was, like, a career exploding move, so good job. But it really disgusted a lot of people. So then she posted this video. And you can see how it'd piss more people off. You know, it really went downhill from there. So good job, Meredith. You pissed everyone off. But she didn't hurt anybody, and so you really can't get that mad at her. She still kind of tried to do other things for a little while. She posted this hair tutorial. It's so helpful. You're rocking your next 90s cosplay. She ended up confessing to the fact that she didn't actually use that makeup, which duh. I saw your face after. I know what your face would look like if you hadn't wiped it off. It was obvious to people who like to do makeup. Other people were just like shook to the core. They were like, are you fucking kidding me? Gagged, clutching pearls.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
And then it was kind of funny because she really tried to save face in the comments. It wasn't going well. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna rage bait people and then confess for some stupid ass reason, people are gonna be a little pissed off and lose some trust in you, girl boss. I know it's such a piddly little silly thing for me to be like, well, that's not fair. It just sucks though, because like people trusted you. I understand rage bait, and like there were a few, actually there was only one that I saw who didn't make what her lie was her brand. Everybody else did. Their lies were their brand. It wasn't just like one funny one-off thing where it turns out she was lying. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but the entire brand wasn't built around that. But like Meredith's brand, people knew her as the girl who just wore way too much foundation and grossed everybody out about it. Then we have Master Commander. This one was very funny for me. Backstory, you see what had happened was I was scrolling TikTok frantically as the band was about to come. It was like an hour away. Again, I was at work. You know, I was on break, okay? Leave me alone. Don't yell at me. I'm taking screenshots because I'm like, well, fuck, I don't know if this is coming back. And like the tea is really hot right now. Everyone's confessing to this dumb stuff. And then I saw this one that really got me. It's the Master Commander cosplay, or Commander 99.
Their name is the 99th Commander.
It's something. It was to plug his book. But it became like a thirst trap page. There were a lot of thirsty bitches on that page. So when I found out it was 18 plus, I got whiplash. I wasn't expecting that. I found this video and was like, oh, okay, this is not the page that I expected. I don't know why I didn't expect it. It's a dude covering their fucking face with a helmet. Of course someone's gonna try and get off with it. Of course it's gonna be a spicy book talk thing. I should have known. I just don't follow stuff like that, so that was my ignorance. And I was jump scared.
Oh, well, if you're gonna be a little brat tonight, then you're gonna learn the fucking hard way. I'm gonna correct that attitude right now. And all that pretty makeup on that gorgeous...
Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. So you pick up what I'm putting down. You get the vibe here. And don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna kink shame. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I don't give a fuck. But if you're gonna be horny on Maine, I'm gonna roast you in the town square. So then they had their face reveal. Their pronouns are they, them, he, him. And they present very feminine in that video.
Say that again, I liked it.
Which is like, it's funny that some people are like, I thought you were a boy, because it's like they never said anything. They used male voiceovers, but it was also like a billion different voices. So unless like he was an actual voice actor, which maybe, yeah, it was probably just a voiceover, and it really could have been anyone behind the mask. Gender's a construct. Shut up. It's fine. So like if some Bible thumping lady from buttfuck Kentucky is pissed off that she's been yanking her chain to a girl this entire time, that's a you issue because they're not female. Sorry if you experience some gay feelings for someone who's not even a woman. Like, get over it. it, the majority were people who are queer. They're on Book Talk. A lot of the Book Talk nerds are little queerbos. So they didn't give a fuck. They were like, okay, what's hot is hot. So 13 videos later, and the 99th Commander is effectively retired. RIP, you horny little weasel.
You'll be a stuttering, flustered, weak little mess.
And then there's the Sarah Uy one. She's some random businesswoman who like is good at her job and posts videos of her cold calling.
Oh my god. Hello?
So anyway, she posted a bunch of videos like that. And then one day she posted a video of her doing an OOTD. She was gonna go out to a dinner or something. And she noticed she forgot to put her skirt on. Obviously, she's like, oh shit, goes put her skirt on. It's a whole thing. Ha 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 ha.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
It was a lie. But I think she was just doing it for the bit. I feel like if you had looked back at her account, because I scrolled through and I was like, was she actually doing outfits of the day? Kind of, yeah.
I'm gross and I have nothing to wear.
Baby, I'm gonna treat you so nice.
So like it tracked with what her branding content already was. So like it did seem not out of place, I guess. But like if you paid attention to her personality, it does seem like just kind of a silly little gag thing.
If you want to get to him, you have to go through me. He's the best big brother ever.
What?
And it was. And people were pissed. Like some people, again, were like, yeah, girl, we knew. We're not stupid. But there were so many people who were like, what? How could you lie to us? It's the internet. It's probably a lie. I'm probably a lie. Who am I? Am I even here? The ice lady? The lady who like would make fancy little ice cubes and drink them herself? No.
I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
How can you even say that,
Didn't like it.
She was dispersing them to her friends, apparently. Betrayal of the highest order. The girl who would do her little coffee chit chat, get ready with me. Gave it to her mom, never drank the coffee.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
She had to clarify that in the comment though, because people were mad. They were like, okay, so you just made hella coffee and then what, wasted it? She's like, no. I gave it to my mother, all right? So then there's this lady who was like the confidence girly. And the bitch was on Ozempic's best friend and cousin the entire time.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
That's fine. I don't care. I care a little bit. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. I care in that I feel like you can't tell people to just feel good in their body and feel good when it's like, well, yeah, you're using that in order to combat mental health struggles, the food noise. Trust me, I get it. Trust me, I get it. That's not the judgment. The judgment is glossing over it and then being like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about when people would call her out. And now she's like, oh yeah, just kidding. That was Ozempic. But be confident. I don't know. Something about it rubbed me the wrong way. And something I noticed with this particular creator, which is why I saved her for the last, because she kind of pissed me off a little bit. It annoys me that it seems like she's just kind of doing whatever for the bag. And like, I talk shit about people for the bag. And I also don't fake my videos. And then people buy into it. And then she feeds into it without ever confirming or denying. Like, she's just very smart and very shady. And it annoys the hell out of me. Maybe I'm just a hater. I'm just mad that it doesn't work for me. I guess if you just go into her content, or really a lot of creators' content, especially the ones who have just fessed up to fucking faking half of their stuff. Except for Sarah. This one's for you. You're the real one. And if you did make up other stuff, please shut the fuck up. We're all rooting for you. Don't ruin this. But like, go watch Serena's channel with the expectation of it's a reality show. It's gonna be fake. And then it's not gonna be that hurtful when you find out your favorite influencers are lying, because you'll just assume it was a show and they're just paid actors by Charmin or whoever the hell sponsors them. There was also the company Crashouts that really cracked me up. We're just gonna quickly gloss over this one because a lot of them were just like, oh, now that we're leaving, it's time for me to tell you, mattress firm, I'm really just a mattress store. Like, no, you still launder money and you can't fool any of us, but that's okay, whatever. We're like Jack in the Box. Lionsgate, very dramatic. And then there was Ben and Jerry's, who just said, fuck it, spewed their political takes all over the place. They had the High Time for Biden. They had the People's March. Like, it was kind of cool to see them be out and proud about their beliefs and their standings. I don't know if they've always been that way. You know, I could be gassing up a company who like kicks puppies in their free time, but I did like that move. So now I will gladly pay $47 for just one spoonful of ice cream. They've won me over. What can I say? So now TikTok's back. We love BJ's, and all of our favorite creators are liars. Out and proud. 2025 is off to a really good start. Hopefully this causes a little more awareness online that some of your favorite creators are actually just sentient turds in a skin suit. And now I'll leave you with Calm, who posted this. Bye.